Hello friends, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It is 5:58 p.m. and I have not been on here today except once. That one time I was awake, cutting a popsicle packet open to eat a popsicle. I woke up at 5 a.m. because after I sent that message last night, or after I posted that video last night, shit kind of went downhill and went pretty bad and hit the fan. And I fell asleep around 2. Crazy dreaming, like literally lucid dreaming. It was weird. 36 minutes after I fell asleep. And I was like, I'd wake up and then it's like I'd go back to sleep and then fall right back into the same dream, like right where I left off. It was so freaking weird. My grandma thinks that it's not real. She thinks that I'm just like really high. But honestly, I don't know if anybody out there is like spiritual or anything, but I do think that lucid dreaming is a thing. But to each their own. And then I woke up again at like 4 or 3. I fell asleep for another like an hour and a half. Got up, had to go pee. But before I got up and go pee, I slipped on compression pads on the floor and hit my backside on the corner right here of my nightstand, right by my kidney in my right side. Yeah, and I screamed in agony. And surprisingly, I started throwing up. So that was scary because that's what I was really hating. It's what I was really struggling with. I was so scared for that to happen again. So I threw up a little bit though. I didn't throw up a crap ton. Thankfully I didn't throw up large amounts. So I threw up the meds. I had taken a half of a hydro, Zofran, and that's it. And then I threw that back up. And then I went to the bathroom, of course. Came, lay back down. I did use the compression socks on my legs because my legs were super swollen and my ankles. And then I fell back asleep till about 5, woke up. I was like, Nanny, I got to go to the QT, get something to drink. So I went to the gas station and got a fountain spray. Well, I'm getting a little motion sickness too. So I threw up in her car almost. And she's got a brand new Chevy Pathfinder. Not Chevy. She got a brand new Nissan Pathfinder. It's like really nice. And I threw up on like a little bit on the side of the door. And I really just threw up in my hand. It was so gross. But she was like alarmed. Like she didn't like my surgeon because like I didn't even see my surgeon start the surgery. I didn't even see him in the operating room. And I was kind of alarmed. I don't know. She didn't really like him. It was weird. And I was being pumped full of opioids and it was just not a good situation. It did help, but it's just like my grandma said I was way too young for that to be happening, especially with my prior issues, and they were not taking that into consideration. If my tongue's blue, it's because I've been eating popsicles, blue ones, but okay, I've been sleeping most of the day. I wake up every 3 to 4 hours, get up, I'll take either some medicine or if I need it, because I didn't take very much medicine today. That's great. I would eat something. I either drank some water or Gatorade, and then I ate popsicles. If I could eat something a little bit more solid, I would. I know I ate a lot of popsicles today just because I didn't want to like not eat anything and have like nothing on my stomach. So I'm still kind of sticking to that clear liquid diet until I can like actually eat something solid and not like get sick. I did eat a little bit of that Chipotle that I ordered last night, and I don't know if I told you guys about that, and I tried it, and I got sick from that as well. That could have been the reason I was sick all night. I only took like 2 bites, though, so I was waking up and stuff. I took my first hydro just now at like 5:30, and, yeah, that's a blessing, okay? I'm not gonna lie, that's a win, because I was in a lot of pain today. I took some ibuprofen earlier this morning, and then I hadn't taken any more pain meds till just now. And I took ibuprofen around 10 or 11, and then the hydro at like 5:30. So, pretty stretched out. And then I slept and slept and slept. But I also took my nighttime meds in this morning, and it's my antidepressants, and I'm getting kind of manic, and I think I'm going into psychosis because you see my eyes, my pupils are getting huge, and I was like going up and down with my medications, wasn't taking them consistently, which is not unlike me, because like I take my medications very consistently, but when I'm constantly nauseous and throwing up and stuff, it's kind of hard to stick to my schedule. So I was always throwing them up. So that kind of sent me through a little bit of a phase in my head. And every time I threw up my head, I had to like put my head on my hands, both of my hands on my head, like on the back of my head, because it was like my scalp was pulsating. Like my brain was like swelling. I don't know. It hurt so bad. I don't know. It like made me not be able to think. So, yeah, but I am actually the pros of this whole situation today is I am able to sit up easier. I don't have to like strain that much. It's still painful, but it's not like extremely painful to where I feel like my stitches are ripping out of my stomach or my incisions are not coming apart, which is great. And I'm able to walk around a little bit more, or a lot. I can walk around a lot. I should be walking around more, honestly. And then I haven't thrown up anymore today since early this morning, and I haven't needed to take any nausea meds after eating anything. I have been able to hold foods down. The sleep has really been restoring me. So the day has been a lot better than yesterday. I will say that. The progress has been great. I slept a lot, which is amazing. Hopefully we can sleep tonight too, because I do know that when you don't sleep at night and you have a rough night, the next day is going to be rough too. So I'm really praying that I sleep good tonight. So anyways, that was my update for is it day 3? Yeah, it was day 3 after surgery. I'm doing better. I'm doing a lot better today, okay? Day 2 was rough. Day 3 is getting better, and it's actually getting tremendously better. So I'm very grateful for that.